Michael, Carol, Brian, Julie, David, and Colleen. I want to share two reminiscences. The first one goes back just, when today's the date, just 5 days short of 41 years ago, which is the day David was born. And I was there in the hospital with Julie. I was sleeping on the floor of the room. We were with David constantly. But one of the first things that I did was call my mom and dad. I don't know if I ever told you this. I did tell you this? That I said, now I get it. And those of you who are parents, I know many of you are, probably understand what I meant. There's just something about having a child that changes you in a very deep way. And it gave me a whole different way of looking at who my parents had been when I was growing up. And then the second reminiscence is much more recent, which is about the time that Jaya and I were invited to dinner at Colleen and David's apartment for the first time. And their hospitality was so warm and welcoming. They just did everything, to show us a good time. And they had this beautiful apartment that they had created together. And we had a lovely evening. It wasn't the first time we'd been with the two of them, but the first time I think we'd have dinner at their place. And so as we were leaving, I was walking down the steps with Jaya. You remember this. I probably never told you about this. I turned to Jaya and I said, I could die now. And that's not to say I want to. It's no, it's really quite the contrary, because I'm just looking forward to more and more good times with two wonderful people that I think of not only in a parental way, but I think of them as friends, which is really an amazing thing. But there is something, in life, there are these situations of suspense going to resolution. I was trying to think of it. There's so many examples, but you're applying to a certain college and you really want to get into that college, and there's suspense, and then the letter comes, you were accepted. There's the expression sigh of relief, And I think being a parent, there is sort of this very large arc of something like that. You want to see your child get to a point where they're rooted in a way that they can survive and thrive and blossom in their lives. And there's a certain suspense. Will it happen? Will it happen? Will it happen? And that's what I felt walking down the stairs after that dinner. And it's a great feeling. And that's what I'm celebrating here tonight. My guru, my teacher, Prem Rawat, says that you can look at life as an opportunity to be with your best best friend. Precious opportunity to spend time with your best friend. And if you have he's talking about something inside of every person. But if you have a sense somehow of what that means, you know that if you feel something like that, you want to bring that into your relationships, and especially your closest relationships. And that's what I see there. The two people that are really making that effort to be the best friend of each other. And I love that. And I celebrate that. And I celebrate everyone here because I see, it's not the easiest thing in the world. I know for myself. I see the competitive side of my personality. I see it's not always me and you, it's me against you. But to make that effort to be on the side of me and you, and to do that, I celebrate everyone who tries to do that. And I celebrate these guys because I see them doing it with each other, with us. I think this has got to be learned at home, so I salute Michael and Carol and Megan for really, I have to say, Colleen is one of the nicest people I have ever met in my life. And Colleen likes us, not because she's supposed to, or because, it's a family obligation or something. She actually likes us. And I think that also, just simple affection is a rare and precious, more precious thing than we sometimes realize. So, that's what I wanted to share. And thanks all for being here. A toast.
Let's give Steve a big round of applause, everybody. Great words. We